Hey guys, Merry Christmas. I am sick as a dog. I've spent the last 2 nights with chills and fever, and I'm drugged out on Dayquil. And I had all kinds of Christmas plans, but they have been shot because I am sick. It could be COVID. Um, I hope it's COVID because I'm not afraid of it. And I believe I already had COVID because I was sick for a long time, way back. Lost my sense of taste, lost everything. Hello, Veronica. Hello, Molly. Hello, Laura. So it could be COVID. I went to get tested because I had big plans for Christmas. And the cars were just lined up for 2 hours. Joanne, Merry Christmas from England. Hello, dear. So I went to get tested, and I wasn't going to wait in a line for 2 hours because my body hurts and I have aches. So who knows what I have? It could just be the flu. It could just be something. But I have a new side job, and I work with vulnerable people, special people, and I have a whole room filled with Christmas presents for them, and I'm really disappointed that I didn't get to do that because I don't like Christmas. I know that's terrible to say, but the last Christmases that I really enjoyed is when I lived overseas. I lived in Africa. I worked in charities, and I loved providing Christmas for people who never had a Christmas and who didn't know what, a Christmas tree and Santa and everything is all about. So I was really in the Christmas spirit this year for the first time in forever. And it's all shot to pot. So I'm here by myself, quarantined, because I don't want to get anybody else sick. I've been coughing and congested and fevers, and so, hello, Michael. Oh my goodness. Kim, Sean. So it's nice to have you guys here. So I'm having my own little Christmas party. I added a little Christmas cheer to my Make America Great Again hat. And I guess I'll start by saying, you guys, you gotta do this. And I'm not saying this to make myself look like a good person or whatever, but I just came from 7-Eleven, and the guy behind me, and I get emotional about this, and I know this is stupid, but so the guy behind me had a bag of ice and a couple drinks, and I told the cashier, I said, you know what? This guy's stuff is on me. So I bought his groceries or whatever he was buying, and he was so shocked. And I just said, hey, Merry Christmas. You know? Merry Christmas. God bless you. And he walked out with his groceries, and I paid for him. And I'm not saying this to say, oh, I'm so nice. I'm saying you got to do this. I'm serious. When you're in the store, if you can afford the groceries or the items of the person behind you, please do it. It just brings you the best feeling. And then the other trick, sorry you guys, I'm not really doing super well because I did not plan on spending Christmas like this by myself. And of course, here's my mom. That's her and me. These are her earrings. And my mom always made the most magical Christmases. And I'm going to make deviled eggs later. And I have a pot of cinnamon, cloves, and orange peel boiling on the stove. I don't want to cry. I'm done. Strong Brittany. Anyway, so I also asked the cashier. I said, "Hey, I got to get some candy for my cousin. What's your favorite candy?" And he told me Reese's, some nut bar that Reese's makes. So I bought those, and he told me, "Sorry, we're so behind. The stuff I wanted to buy was out of stock." And he said, "I've been working so many hours. Things are crazy." And so I asked him what his favorite candy was, pretending that I'm just gonna buy that for my cousin, and I gave it to him, and the look on his face, he was like, "Oh, thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you." So, Christmas is time to remember people who are overlooked, like cashiers and maids and people who work in customer service. So, anyway, I seriously, I got on here because I'm going to open my Christmas presents from my friends, and I don't know why I'm so emotional. I guess it's because, seriously, you guys, I was not planning on being a crybaby during this, but I freaking miss my mom at Christmas. That's why I hate Christmas. So, gotta pull. I love you guys. Hey San Fran. Hey Karen. Hey Jackie. Hey Cameron. Hey Josie. Celeste. I love you guys, and that's why I went live to share my little Christmas party with you, because I had big plans for this Christmas. I was gonna work at my new side job and make Christmas magical for a lot of people, and now I'm stuck, and I'm sick, and I have a fever, and I'm congested. But anyway, I literally stop crying. I just focus on the good stuff. So let's talk about good things. So my Christmas present to myself was, oh, I know, you guys, let me tell you about my tree. So this was just a pine tree that I used as a decoration in my house. I got it at a thrift store for like $5. And I just used it. I knew it was electric, but I just used it as a decoration. And I was like, wait a minute. And I plugged it in, and it's the most magical Christmas tree in the universe. And I made the best Christmas tree topper ever. You can see her right there. It's Elsa. Let's wait till she turns around. Can't really see her, but I totally blinged out an angel Elsa, and it looks like she's making the tree magical. Let it go, let it go. And of course, I've been listening to Frozen 2 all day long, because that's my music for my mom. You know, if you haven't seen Frozen 2, the whole movie is about her mother reaching her from beyond. And, okay, I really have to get a grip. I just hate Christmas, and this is why. Because it's a time when you just miss Christmas of the past. You miss, like, my mom made the most magical Christmases ever, and, you know, I can't go to a friend or a family this year because I'm sick as a dog, and I feel like crap, and my whole body hurts, but going to a friend or a family is not the same as going to your mom's house. So anyway, I'll stop crying. Let's just say Merry Christmas to my mom. And because I don't really like Christmas, on my tree, I decided I'm not going to put superficial things on it. I'm going to put little relics of people that I love on my tree. So I have my grandmother's stuff. I have my grandpa's little watch. I have gifts from friends and stuff hanging on my tree. So it really is the most magical tree I've ever had in my entire life. Look at that. How it changes color. So if I'm missing your comments, I will see them later. But I'm so glad you guys are here. And Josie, Sean, Brandon, Margie, I'm so glad you guys are here. So, look at this cute little elf. This was always my favorite decoration at my mom's house growing up. He would sit in her little wooden sleigh when people came in. I don't know who got the sleigh. You know, we divided up all of her possessions, but this was one of the things I desperately wanted because he's just the cutest little elf. And I just miss my mom. But she's with me. She's watching over us. It's okay. So anyway, my Christmas gift to myself is when I was in Florida, I got myself this hoodie. I actually bought myself 2 hoodies. So that is my Christmas gift to myself because I love hoodies. I'm so sorry, you guys. I seriously was going to hop on here and just do a happy Christmas. But I hate Christmas. Anyway, and then the other gift I got myself was this from a thrift store. So here is my recommendation to you. If you are traveling and you're in another state or another country, the best thing to do is to go to a thrift store instead of a souvenir shop, because you can get amazing things at thrift stores, and then you give your money to a thrift store instead of China, because everything in the souvenir shops is made in China. But my sweatshirt, both of them that I bought, they're made in like Pakistan or something, so that's better than China. All right, I'm not gonna talk about my mom anymore. So this Christmas, my gifts to all my friends and people that I love are these. Look at this. So when I was in Florida, I went snorkeling, and the water wasn't very clear, but like if you were close to the shore, like 1 foot in the water, you could find the most beautiful coral and other, just beautiful things. So I just snorkeled for hours at a time, putting the little treasures in my pockets. So for my friends, people I love, I made these. Isn't that gorgeous? Yeah, I took the coral and I put sparkles with it. So I'm making all these little magical gifts, very economical for all my friends. So tomorrow, the 25th, I'm going to spend my time making the rest of these. I can't wait. And I kept the very best shell for myself. I found the most amazing, it's like a miniature conch shell. They're so rare. And it's so beautiful. So that's the one I'm going to put in my bathroom. Sorry, everybody. You're getting amazing coral. You're getting amazing, beautiful little treasures. But I kept the prettiest shell for myself as a memory of my wonderful time with the Log Cabin Republicans of Broward County in Florida. So anyway, I thought it would be more fun to open my Christmas gifts and show you what I got for Christmas. I've been saving up all of this stuff, to open at a special time, and now I'm homesick on Christmas. So I'm gonna open my gifts. So, regroup. Do you guys remember that interview with Brittany where she's crying and she's like, "Strong Brittany"? So I'm gonna be like, "Strong Ryan." There's a lot of grief around Christmas. A hell of a lot of grief. But let's open my Christmas gifts and I'll show you some of the gifts I already got. So this is from my friend's daughter. I'm very close with a Patriot. Her name is Alicia. Many of you probably have seen her in my videos. I love her. And we had a little Christmas party. And her daughter came up and she asked me, what's your favorite color? So on this side, she wrote, "To Ryan" in my favorite colors. And I opened her gift. And there was a little painting inside. And here's the funny part. I held it up like this. And I was like, "Oh, it's beautiful. The leaves and trees." And she was like, "No, it's upside down." Isn't that hilarious? So she gave me this little painting, a total treasure that I loved. And then it just fell on the floor. Ugh. She put $25 in there. And I was like, you're not giving me $25. And her mom said, she wants to give you this money. And I really don't know why this, I think she's about 8, and she just wanted to give me $25. And I asked her, I said, you know what, you don't have to give me this, and I'll just buy you a present with this $25. And she said, no, I have $113. And this is for you. So what a generous, beautiful, amazing little gesture and gift from my little friend, $25. I'm not spending this. Oh, the other 10 is down there. I'm not spending this money. I'm going to frame it and put a picture of us in it, and that is a memory. So isn't that special? So Christmas was already magical because of that. So let's just open my presents. You guys are here with me. Hello, Sharon. I see your comments going up, and I'm crying and whatever, so I can't really see them, but I'll read your comments later. And Jamie, Renda, Merry Christmas. I love you. Cameron, you guys, I'm so glad you're here. So let's just open my Christmas gifts. And if I missed your comment, I'm going to look at them later because they'll make me happy. And so let's do this. So this arrived from Amazon. I have no idea who it's from, so I'm super excited to open it. So let's see, who is this from? So there's paper, and there's no note. Who is it from? Oh, it's from my friend Noelle from high school and childhood. Noelle, she gave me Golden Girls magnets. What she doesn't know is I already have a collection of these. However, you can never have too many Golden Girls magnets. So I put my other collection on my dryer, or the washer, which looks great. And now I have a collection for the fridge because life is incomplete without 2 collections of Golden Girls magnets. My favorite sitcom of all time. By the way, I'm Dorothy. Everybody relates to one of the Golden Girls. And I'm Dorothy because she's tall and she's sarcastic, and that's me. So thank you, Noelle, for my Golden Girls magnets. I love them. Let's go to the next present. I'm so excited. Look how beautifully wrapped it is. This is from my niece. Her name is Paige, and she and I have grown up together because I became an uncle at 2 years old. And that sounds crazy, but my oldest brother is 20 years older than me. So I actually grew up with my nieces and nephews who were more my age than my own siblings. Because my next sibling, the 7th child in my family, she is 8 years older than me. So the grandchildren who were born are closer to me in age. They're just a couple years younger than me. So Paige and I grew up together, and she and I have so many special memories. When I lived overseas in Africa, she came there and lived there as well, and we just had so many memories. So let's open my gift from her. She's so sweet. She's always sending me little surprises. And it's so beautifully wrapped. Whenever I wrap a present, I don't take my time. I just throw it together and tape it. So let's see. Here we go. I'm so excited. Hello, Sean. Hello, Lynette. Hello, Kyle. Hello, Keely. All right, so what's in here? Who knows? I'm excited. I'm so blessed to have these gifts. Oop, I might have to use my little scissors here to open this one. Okay. What could it be? Oh my gosh! A pop socket with Elsa colors. And ocean colors. Kate, you know what's so funny? On my phone, I dropped it, and the little American flag thing, whatever these are, you know, that you put on your phone, broke. How did she know? How did she know that I needed a new one, and it would be Elsa colors? Let it go. because she knows me too well. Elsa/Ariel. And I have divorced Disney because they're a globalist corporation, but that does not erase the magic and the goodness of Elsa and Ariel. So there we go. Thank you, Paige. Okay, so now next, let's move on to this one. It's a big one. What is it? Oh my gosh. Lake Tahoe. I grew up going to Lake Tahoe. Shut up. This is so beautiful. It's a puzzle. 500-piece puzzle. And I told you guys I have a new job, and I'm working with the downtrodden and people who are the lowest among us, so to speak. That's my new side gig. And so, Paige, this will be hours of fun and entertainment for the special people that I work with now. So, oh my gosh, Lake Tahoe. If you guys have never been to Lake Tahoe, I truly consider it the most beautiful place on earth. I've lived in Hawaii, Ecuador, Africa, France, St. Croix in the Caribbean, and Boston. And truly, Lake Tahoe, I think, is the most beautiful place on earth. The other place I would say is Hawaii. Definitely Hawaii. I went to Brigham Young University in Hawaii, and oh my gosh. Oh, this is so beautiful. What a treasure. I absolutely love it. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, on to the next gift. This is from my sister Nels. She mailed it to me. And so let's open it up. Again, beautifully wrapped. I know she took a lot of time to do this. So look how perfectly wrapped that is. I never do that. I just like fold it over, tape it. Very un-gay of me, I know, but I hate wrapping. So let's see. Ooh, okay. I'm excited. And I'm gonna share this video with my sister Nels so she can see me opening this. Ooh, it says Season's Greetings, which I know she stuck that sticker on there because she prefers Merry Christmas, as we all should. Yeah, Catherine says, my cats will not allow me to do puzzles. That's why I'm going to do it with the residents at the new place where I have a side job. By the way, my cat is here. I don't think she's going to say hi. She's jealous that I'm paying attention to the phone instead of her. Okay, oh my gosh. Okay, so even more wrapping inside. Shut up. There's so much fun in here. So thank you guys for sharing this with me. Okay, so what do we have here? Hello, Kim. All right, so what's this? What's this? Oh my gosh, it's a little plaque. She's from Nevada, and it's a beautiful, because I collect everything Western, and I, pioneer Wild West. And so this is a beautiful little Nevada plaque to add to my collection. It's just my collection. I see. Your collection. If your father knew about this place, you're not going to tell him, are you? Oh, please, Sebastian. He would never understand. Ariel, you under a lot of pressure down here. I'll take you home and get you something warm to drink. Isn't that funny that Sebastian says, get you something warm to drink in the ocean? Okay, so here's... That was pretty. Yeah, that's why I'm isolating for Christmas, because I'm hacking and I'm coughing. Cute. A little snot rocket just went... Psh, psh. By the way, I have to tell you my most embarrassing story of my entire life. So I came home from my mission in France as a Mormon missionary, and I was giving my welcome home speech. Or no, this was before I left. So I was giving my farewell speech. And of course I was crying and I was emotional because I was going to leave home for 2 years to go on a Mormon mission. And I was crying. And I did not know this, but my niece, after, she was like, my mom told me not to tell you this, but when you were crying, your boogers went. So I had a little snot rocket while I was crying go right back into my face. Isn't that magical? That's probably one of the most embarrassing moments of my life, to have a booger go. But at least it didn't land on the microphone while I was giving my speech. So let's see what this is. Ooh, it's a little book. Oh, cute. It's Christmas Basics, and it's little papers to do, I guess, Christmas art. I'm not sure what this is. It's like stationery. So actually, once I finish all my shells, I can use these, fold it in half, write a little note with a Sharpie in very flowery handwriting and say, I wish you a very, what do I say? Since I'm giving them shells, you got to think of something creative. What could I say? Hello, Sean. What could I say? Merry Shellmas? That's stupid. I'll think of something. So anyway, these are perfect. I'll make little gift cards. I'll put these over there with my shells that I'm making for everybody. And there's more! Don't go anywhere, folks. There's more. Merry Christmas. Little tin. What's in the tin? Oh my goodness. Oh my gosh. Nels, thank you for wrapping everything individually, because unwrapping a present is fun. Christmas Eve at my mom's house with 8 siblings and endless grandchildren. Like I said, all my siblings are older than me, so their children were always there. It was torture. We had to go through the pageant, we had to sing all the songs, we had to eat dinner, and then we could open presents. So having it all individually wrapped is so fun. Ooh, what's this? Oh my gosh, a little keychain, a little Nevada keychain. She lives in Nevada, so that is the most perfect little keychain. I'm putting it on my keychain. What's this? Is there something in here? Nope, let it go. By the way, please continue to enjoy my revolving gorgeous tree. I don't think I've ever had a more magical, beautiful Christmas tree than this one. I've never seen one that, like some of them, the lights change colors, but this one changes like throughout the tree. $5 at a thrift store. That's why I get everything at a thrift store, honey. Hello, Kim. All right, so what's this? She took time wrapping all of this for me, which is the greatest gift. Ooh. Oh my gosh. I bet she got this when she was in Europe. Look at that. You guys know me. You know I love my little European treasures. That is so magical. Look at that. It's a little French countryside scene. Oh my gosh. This is beautiful. Limoges, France. She knows I serve my Mormon mission in France. So, Limoges, France. Limoges is a very famous porcelain brand from France. So, what a little treasure. I'm going to make an ornament out of this and hang it on my gorgeous tree for tomorrow while I make the rest of my shell gifts. So I think that's it for this tin. The tin itself is a great re-gifting item. I can put one of my little shells. Actually, Nels, I'm gonna put your shells in here and re-gift it to you. So, Jamie, no, I am totally sick. So I'm not gonna be working, I can't. So, okay. So that's that. Let's move on to the next one. This is from another sister. And it is Frozen, Anna and Elsa's Hygge Life, a comfy, cozy story. So she knows me too well. So for those of you who don't know, Hygge, I don't know how to say it, H-Y-G-G-E. It's a Danish and Norwegian term for coziness. And it's the art of feeling cozy. And of course, Norwegians and Danish people have perfected the art of coziness because, oh, look how cute, with the beautiful illustrations. I love it. Oh my gosh, how wonderful. Look at that. So it's the art of being cozy. And in my family, we're British, Scottish, Irish, Norwegian, Swedish, and Danish. And so some of my family really identifies with the Scottish side. Like my mom was just obsessed that she descended from Scottish royalty. And then other people like my sister, she's obsessed with Denmark, and her family, they're always participating in traditional Scandinavian events. So, what a little treasure. I'm going to read that and get cozy in my hoodie because nothing is more cozy than a hoodie. Clark, yes, Northern Europeans know how to make stuff cozy. Yeah, and of course, she knows I love Frozen, and this is actually themed after Frozen 2, which is the movie that came out about a month after my mom died, and the music will forever connect me to her. Especially All Is Found, the lullaby that the mother sings, and then of course Show Yourself, where Elsa sees her mom and she happy cries and she realizes I'm gonna be okay and I'm special and I'm different. It doesn't matter. Mom loves me. So okay, so I got this on my porch to my neighbor from me. How cute is that? And I noticed there was one of these on every porch. So some sweet neighbor, don't know who, gave me these little chocolates, which I'm going to regift because I don't really have a sweet tooth. I like pizza, bacon, steak, butter, bread, carbs. I'm not a sugar person anymore. So hopefully my neighbor isn't going to watch this and know that I'm regifting that, but at least it's going to be regifted and given to people who want it. Clark, I just love Nordic and Baltic culture. Introverted and reserved, cozy and intuitive, yes. Even though I'm Lady Maga USA and I'm all over social media and I do all this stuff, I am 100% an introvert, which is kind of weird. I'm not an extrovert. I love social gatherings. I love mingling with people. But after, I am so exhausted because I'm an empath. And I, fortunately and unfortunately, I feel the emotions. I feel the sorrow. I feel the grief. I feel the happiness. I feel the vulnerability of anybody that I'm with. And I identify with them and I love them. Anybody who's met me knows I hug people constantly and I say I love you. And so I am an introvert. And I think the reason is because I wear my heart on my sleeve and I love people. So anyway, so I put my other gifts in this bag because it says to Paige and Dave from Gigi. My family called my mother Gigi. And as we were going through her stuff, I saved this one Christmas bag. She loved Cinderella. She would cry every time we would watch it because she was a neglected little girl and Cinderella always spoke to her. So anyway, that's why I put it in this bag. So let's open the presents in here. Okay, my dear friend on Twitter, I'm not going to say his name, I don't know if he wants me to, but he messaged me and said, I need to send you this. So it's a Let's Go Brandon cap. And I love the phrase Let's Go Brandon because I never was okay with people chanting F Joe Biden. It's vulgar, it's disgusting. The F word has become mainstream in our culture. You hear it every time you turn on TikTok. The suggested songs say the F word. I hate the F word. I think it's vulgar. I'm not going to say I've never used it, but it's vulgar. So I'm glad that we switched over to Let's Go Brandon because that is much more tasteful. And now I have a Let's Go Brandon hat to wear everywhere. Clark, I thought you were an extrovert or ambivert. I don't know what ambivert is, but I'm not an extrovert. I live alone. I spend 90% of my time alone, and I'm not an extrovert. I thought that I was. And of course, I put on a show and I love social stuff and I love mingling with people. But the reason I'm so exhausted is because I give my heart and soul to everybody I meet. Okay, so my friend Christy McLaughlin, she was at the party with the Log Cabin Republicans in Florida, and she gave me this. Look, it's a Polaroid, old school Polaroid, with the little photos to take photos. So what could be a better gift than an old-fashioned Polaroid camera to print the picture on the spot and give it to somebody special? Like, this is actually the perfect gift for Lady Maga USA because at events, I'll talk to people and sometimes they'll cry and they'll spill their heart and we share a moment and it's so magical. I can just pull this out, take a picture, and give it to them on the spot. And I always carry a Sharpie with me so I could just like write them a little, you know, a little note. I love you. Thanks for the memory. God bless you. Stay strong. So what a gift. Luckiest Christmas ever this year. So moving right along, I have one more gift. This is from my friend Noelle, who I have known since I was a child. Actually, I had a crush on her. It was more of an infatuation, like me and Britney Spears or Kim Basinger or whatever, you know. But I loved her. She was beautiful. She's blonde and cute, and I just loved her. And we became best friends in high school, and we're still good friends to this day. And she is a patriot, and we bond. So this is my last Christmas gift. What could it be? What a beautiful bag. I'm gonna use that. All right, here we go. Little scissors. Leola, I always stay home. I'm divorced for 4 years now. I live alone with my 2 cats, have no friends or family around. Leola, the beauty of that is you don't have to be lonely. That's what I've learned. It's taken me a long time to be okay with being alone. But if you tap into God and you interact with other people just enough to have that connection, you're never alone. And it's okay. It's okay to be solitary and to enjoy life only for you. And I have a big problem with that. And we all have a big problem with that because in today's world, the idea is that, you know, if you don't share it on social media, it doesn't matter. No, it's okay to enjoy things just for yourself. That's why I extended my stay in Florida. So just for me, I could go on the beach and collect shells and hike and do all the things that I did. Okay, so what do we have here? Rose Nyland scented candle. Smells like the biggest heart, asking dumb questions better than anyone, and back in St. Olaf. Oh my gosh, this is so great. Thank you, Noelle. Ooh, it smells nice. Oh, you know, my greatest fantasy is to someday move to Florida, probably with my ex-husband, because I love him, and I could totally see us being the Golden Girls, move in with almost single ladies who are divorced or whatever, and just get a big house in Florida and be the Golden Girls. So, what a beautiful candle. I love it. Guys, I'm so blessed. I went from crying to feeling completely blessed. And if you hear a weird electronic, like, that's the only downside to this tree, is that the little motor, it's like, which is hilarious. But anyway, you guys, let me show you my Elsa before I go. Stand up here. Let's get her down. Yeah, so this was my tree topper right here. Isn't she gorgeous? Look at that, ladies and gentlemen. That took some work, some creativity. One day I was feeling anxiety like I always do. I was having a rough day, and I was like, you know what? I'm going to do something just for the sake of enjoying it. Just for the living in the moment. And I was like, I'm taking this little Elsa and I'm bedazzling her like the queen that she is, turning her into my tree topper. And I did it. And it's not a wasted moment. Like I said to Leola, it's okay to enjoy experiences that are only for you, not to share on social media, not to benefit anybody but yourself. You and God. You deserve moments of happiness. So that's what I did this Elsa for. Because I enjoyed the process. Getting her, I even did her makeup. Look at that makeup. She did not come from the box looking like this, honey. I bought her back when I still bought stuff made in China. And now I've really awakened to how beholden our country is to China. And of course, Joe Biden is, best friends with the Chinese agenda. So I try to buy stuff not made in China. So anyway, you guys, it's Christmas Eve. I hope you have a wonderful Christmas Eve. I am going to make deviled eggs because my grandmother always made deviled eggs every Christmas. And I love them, and I'm going to make myself a big plate of that. And I have a sweet potato, so I'm going to cut up the sweet potato, add a lot of sugar, add a lot of butter, and crush up some pecans right on the top. And I don't have like a turkey or whatever, but I have some thinly sliced pork chops, so that will be my meat. And I have a can of cranberry sauce, so I'm going to enjoy a little Christmas feast by myself. And I am going to watch A Christmas Carol starring, can you hear the tree? Can you hear that? Yeah, Jessica, I know the eggs will not help my cough. I don't care. It's Christmas. I'm going to enjoy my little Christmas feast because I deserve a happy little Christmas. Anyway, so what was I going to say? Enjoy your Christmas Eve, and you guys do what I said at the beginning of this video at 7-Eleven or anywhere. Look at the person behind you, mentally price what they have in their arms, and just tell the cashier, I've got this person. Buy their groceries, buy them, put them on your tab, send them on their way. It's the most Christmassy, magical feeling, and it makes you so happy. And again, at the cash register, this is not just a Christmas thing. It's my favorite thing to do, and I love it. And you just ask the cash register, lie, and say, oh, I got to get some candy for my friend. I don't really know what to get. What is your favorite candy? And they'll always tell you, oh, I love Skittles or I love Snickers or whatever. And you're like, oh, okay, great. You buy it, you get your bag, you pull it out of the bag, give it to them, and say, thank you for your customer service. God bless you. And they're always shocked with happiness and joy. So share that Christmas magic. And if you're feeling negativity or anxiety, at least tonight and at least tomorrow, let it go, let it go. I've been listening to that song in French. Libéré, délivré, je ne mentirai plus jamais. Okay, by the way, last thing. So in Frozen, in English, she says, the cold never bothered me anyway, right? Like that's the most iconic phrase from her song. The cold never bothered me anyway, which means she loves the cold. It's a good thing. In French, she says, le froid est le prix pour la liberté. She says, the cold is my price for freedom. It's so different. The cold is my price for freedom. Le froid est le prix de la liberté. Something along those lines. But that's what it directly translates to. Is the cold is my price for freedom. I think that defeats the whole message. Lost in translation, right? So I hope the people in France listen to the English version because the cold is beautiful. And tomorrow I edited a little video today of me singing when I think I was 11, 10, in a performance. And then I recorded me singing Silent Night, and I did the harmonies myself and edited it as Lady Gaga with a beautiful background. So that'll be my little Christmas gift to you guys tomorrow. So Dawan, Becky, Clark, the cold is my price for freedom sounds like something a philosopher would say. Yeah, I guess the French version is, a little more philosophical. But isn't that weird how in translation they chose, in English she says, the cold never bothered me anyway, which means cold is fine. I embrace the cold. And in French, she says, the price of my freedom is the cold. But Elsa loves the cold. So anyway, you guys, Merry Christmas from me and my mom. And our favorite little elf over here. Cutest little elf. Elf on the shelf. Who? Look at him. He looks like me when I would wake up on Christmas morning. So anyway, you guys, I love you so much. Have a Merry Christmas and enjoy your Christmas Eve. And thank you for joining me. You all made my day. And I'm going to go through and read all your comments a little later after I eat my deviled eggs and my cranberry sauce and my sweet potato with lots of pecans and butter and sugar. Okay? I love you guys so much. And I know I'm not alone in feeling vulnerable and a little sad around Christmas. And if you are, just focus on the people you love and try and just listen to the tree. I guess I just gotta play some Christmas music nice and loud so the magic continues. All right, San Fran, Leola, Jessica, Clark, Becky, I love you guys. Merry Christmas, and thank you for joining me for my little Christmas party.